Good evening, good evening, good evening. Let's make it public. Let's make it public. How are you doing today? Let's make it public. Let's make it public. Good evening, beautiful people. Let's go make it public. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's go make it public. Welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Terrence. I'm so excited for the show tonight. We're trying to get it public here. Hold on my page. Make sure we have it in there. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's stop and make it public. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's edit the post and make it public. How are you doing, folks? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing okay. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm trying to edit this thing right here, but it's taking a minute or two as we edit to make it public, all right? For some reason, it won't let me do it. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Terrence. My name is Terrence Bardui, and we're actually live right now. I'm trying to make this thing public, man, but for some reason, it's not allowing me to. So let's give it a second and make it public, all right? Edit post. Wow, it will not let me make it public, so I'm gonna cry. You might have to go on YouTube or somewhere else, but let's make it public. I don't know what's going on tonight, folks. I'm getting a little upset here. Getting a little upset. The devil is busy, man. The devil is busy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shut off this phone, right? Shut it off on, and then we're going to start. We're going to start because I have a good show planned for you tonight. We're going to be talking about CI. What is CI, right? You're going to find out what CI is tonight. Hope everyone's doing well. People are probably waiting to get in, probably trying to log in, and they can't log in. For some reason, man, the devil is always busy sometimes. Oh, I hate it. I may have to repost it later if nobody's on there, but let's give it a second. Make sure. Hey, let's give it a second. I'll be right back. Hang in there. Yeah. Give it a second. I'm back. Welcome. We're trying to get everything on now. Let's see if there's anybody watching. We're trying to make it public now. I don't know what's going on. Let's go to the comments. See if there's anybody in the comments section. Not yet. Let's see. Let's try it. So I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Technical difficulties. The devil is busy, but we're going to get it going, man. Let's go in there. I might have to go to YouTube. But let's give it a quick second here and see what's happening with the Tuesdays with Terrence. It's a little slow. How's everybody's week going? Are you ready for Father's Day and all that good summer stuff? We'll see. Let's get, there we go. All right. It looks like it's coming up slowly but surely. Privacy. We can't even change the privacy on this bad boy. This is sad, man. This is sad. For some reason, it won't even let me do that. Wow. Edit post. Hide this. Cancel that. It won't even let me do it. And I want to cry. But we're still going to have the show. I may have to tell people go to YouTube to make. I know there's some new information coming up with the streaming, and we want to make sure we can get it in for everybody to see. But it's actually on Bardui Financial Services live right now. I can see it. But I think what's happening here is that it's not a public broadcast, and we have to try to fix that. And that's what I'm trying to do right now, trying to fix that, to edit it. And if it doesn't, and then try to update the edits for you guys. But I hope everyone's doing well. If you can hear me and you're watching, say something in the chat, because we're having some technical difficulties here. We don't know what's going on. We are looking for comments, so we're looking for banners, just to make sure everything. If you can hear me, just say hello. If you can't hear me, it's okay. I'm going to say go to YouTube or Instagram. Let me put it live on Instagram as well. Here with Instagram, we can actually put it on Instagram as well. Let's see. Make sure Instagram is working fine right now. Sometimes the devil is always busy, and we have to work backwards at times. That's part of broadcasting. So we're going to go and try it. Make sure everything is fine. Let's see. Let's go live. Let's go live and see if it'll work. If not, we will have to do what we normally do, man, and just do it from that end. So if you can see me or you can hear me, say something. If you can't hear me, it's okay. I'm going to make a post on telling everybody to go to YouTube today. I'm going to pick it. I'm going to say technology difficulties. So go to YouTube. Bardui Financial Services. Bardui Financial Services. All right. For the broadcast. Broadcast. Let's do that. And so that people can see, because we're having some technical difficulties tonight. And we're going to post it now so people can check it out. So good evening. Welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Terrence. My name is Terrence Bardui. Some people call me H. Some people call me Havis. Some people call me Terrence. Some people call me Mr. Bardui. And if you're from the 767 YT Kubuli, the Commonwealth of Dominica, tall is her body, the parish of St. Luke, a.k.a. La Puente. You call me Luku Boy. Dominica made me, Boston raised me, now the South sustains me. I hope you do see me. Who can see me, say hello. We're having some form of technical difficulties tonight. I don't know what's going on. I can't make it public so that everybody can see. But if you're watching on Facebook, you can go to YouTube and you can follow me there as well. Bardui Financial Services, Bardouille, Bardui Financial Services on YouTube, or you can watch me also on X, HTB964, on LinkedIn, Havis Bardui. I'm broadcasting there as well. So there may be some people tonight not be on tonight, and that's okay, but we're having technical difficulties. I came across this artist this weekend. I came across this artist, and I want to share with you a little bit of it. They're out of the singers out of Suriname, right? And I don't know if they're based out of Suriname or the Netherlands, but it's some beautiful music, man, and I love it. So I'm going to play a little of it for you. Let's give it a look and just check it out real quickly here. It goes a little something like this. All right, let's get it queued up for you. I like it, man. Listen to this. All right. No. We're going to get our speaker up.
Medium. Connected to wireless Alex.
All right. There we go. Ready now? Here you go. Start it over.
Oh, nah. Lost to now on fire, side bro, you silly.
Yes. Welcome to Tuesday with Terrence.
God do wait see one righteous man passing. No she go nang awang tamang baby. No holy na na take it for leaving. No trying go a photo to spend you money. No so you at your
Production, yes.
Moi pesi na wanitaki I liberate. No, boy I do say my wicked I say. If you waka baka lost to your kuya, moro pete you waka baka. Oh, lost to baka moi pesi. She will lead it down to vanity. Oh, holy, you silly clean. Make your wisdom for a most high to you.
Yo, man, this is a great track. I hope you guys get to listen to this and tune in. It's a beautiful track. I like it. I hope everyone's having a good week. For those of you who can watch me on Bardui Financial Services on Facebook, or if you're watching on LinkedIn or YouTube, welcome to the show. For some reason, we're having technical tonight. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I do the same thing every week, but sometimes the devil is busy, man. And I'm telling you, I'm having a week from hell too. So therefore, what I'm going to do is take a deep breath, say a word of prayer, and continue the show. That's what I'm going to do. And I can always download it from YouTube and actually post it on those who missed it. For my regular people who watch me every, thank you for that. Second verse. It's basically a gospel song, but I love it. I think they're singing in actual. It looks like a combination of English, Dutch, and some Creole from Suriname or something, African language as well. But I love it. And here it goes, man.
Zachte woorden en lieve lach kunnen je brengen tot diepe nacht. Ik blijf liever op je aspas, ik hou mijn ziel en mijn hart. Oh, Lord, doe vaak mooi visie. She will lead you down to vanity. Oh, holy, you see clean. Make your
Good evening.
But Jah took his fate. His children suffered, they had to pay for one mistake, for one lost way. King David si wang moyumang, maaumang abigimang. Bathsheba moy sani afiti, ay tisi kong King David.
Yes, man. Actually, today I was communicating with the producer of this group here on TikTok, and he told me he's working on it. That's someone I want to see sing live. Good evening. How you doing, Sandy Bardui? Oh, you on there? Are you on YouTube? I see you and June Bardui. There's only the Barduis on tonight, only because we're having some technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on tonight. We're gonna play our theme song and see if we can hold on, try it one more time. Same thing that I do every week. Let's see if we can get it. Privacy. Nah, we can't. Let's see. Get notified. Hmm. We can't. We can't edit and we can't change the privacy. What it is. What can you do, guys? C'est la vie, mon ami. What can you do? So if people go on my page, they'll see my little post and they can watch it on Badui Financial Services. Sandy says, it's so funny, man. I need to get new prescription glasses because I'm going to have to switch glasses right now because my prescription glasses, I can't even read what she's saying. I'm going to put my Dollar Tree one. The good one. Let's see what she's saying here. She says, oh, hi, sis. So she ain't talking to me. Or she said, hi, love. Or she's talking to me too. And it's a beautiful song. So you guys can certainly listen as I go through my theme song, the roots of my rise. I mean, I love the words. The tune is classic, but it's kind of like a little difficult for me. So I haven't memorized all the words yet, although I wrote inspired what I wanted on that song. But it goes a little something like this, though. Let's get it going. It goes something like this. Made me. That's where it all began. Boston raised me with its hustle and grind. City lights shining, dreams intertwined. In the heart of this town, I found my way. A licensed financial pro for the free. On those snowy streets, learn to stand tall, navigating life, every rise, every fall. From the commons to the brownstones, I made my claim. With every lesson learned, I embraced my name. Bustle and grind, city lights shining, dreams intertwined. In the heart of this town, I found my way. A licensed financial pro, ready for the fray. Now the South sustains me with its warm embrace, Nathan, love in every space. From the bayous to the beaches, I found my place. In this journey of finance, I've learned to chase grace. Dominica made me, Boston raised me high. The South sustains my soul as I reach for the sky. With every sunrise, I'm thankful and free. A licensed financial pro. So here's to the roots that shaped who I am. From Dominica's beauty to Boston's Grand Slam. In the South I stand strong, with purpose and pride. Together with my journey, side by side. Welcome to Tuesdays with Terrence. Like I said, we're having some technical difficulties tonight. I don't know what's happening here, but I'm just doing what I got to do. Let's just take a quick look at what's happening in markets. Earlier, I shared a song. Hold on. What markets did yesterday? Not yesterday, today. Wow. The Dow was up, the Nasdaq was up, the S&P was up. So everybody made a little money in their 401ks. That's a good thing. I'm glad everyone is doing that. Although we have some foolishness going on in this country in terms of the government, but we're not going to go there because it's not a political show. It's a financial services show. I want to talk about CI. Does anybody know what CI? Anybody knows what CI is? Put it in the chat. A licensed financial pro. That's what I am. Yes, ma'am. A licensed financial pro. Does anybody know what CI is? CI. I think some people know. I want to see if anybody who's watching tonight know what CI is. If you know what CI is, put it in the chat. If you don't, it's okay. I'll count to 10 to see if you get it. 1001, 1000. Is maybe somebody's putting it in the chat and it's in the process. CI stands for critical illness. So, for example, are you aware that you may not qualify for all the living benefits you want in life insurance or a life insurance policy, but you can still get a critical illness we acknowledge that. We sometimes we forget that life happens. I have two friends who are critical illness survivors with strokes, and both of them, I know three, as a matter of fact. One just posted on social media about that. They had a stroke and a heart attack before 50. And the other two people, friends of mine, one's my best friend, had strokes before 50 as well. Now, folks, it's really, really clear. It's really, 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 really clear that you have some form of critical illness coverage. Listen to me. They're not different abilities. I learned something last week. Mr. Alvin Varsa said, there are some people, they don't have disabilities, they have different abilities. And I love that, different abilities. So you can be uninsurable for life insurance, but still qualify for critical illness coverage. Because you can have a special ability, or you may in place. And it's very inexpensive as well. As a matter of fact, up to $50,000, it's like easy issue. They don't even check to see, if you want more, like up to 100 grand, they'll check to see if you're taking prescriptions for, some of the with life insurance, the kind that I sell, you don't have to die to access it, right? But there's degrees to critical illnesses. However, if someone, upon diagnosis, like if you were diagnosed, stage 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, it triggers a claim. You just have to let us know. We contact the company, and you can have a lump sum of 25,000 or 50,000. We're not talking about $100 a day, $200 a day, those stupid little critical illnesses stuff you have with those different other companies. I'm not going to call any name. I'm talking about a lump sum of money that you can use. What if it's serious enough that you can't go to work? And people talk about 6 months, long term might be 9 months. But after that, you may need exploratory treatment. So you can have a critical illness policy for cancer, stroke, heart attack. Some states have cancer only. Some have cancer and stroke. Some have cancer, stroke, and heart attack. And the funny thing about it is, most after you get there, it's too late, man. It's similar to life insurance. At least life insurance, you know you're going to use it, and your family will benefit. Now, you may never have there's some people who never had a critical illness of whether cancer, stroke, or heart attack. Two sisters who were breast cancer survivors. Now, why don't their children have critical illness policies? I don't know. If they have it, that's like cancer. You want to make sure you secured yourself. Now you're like, well, and I know there's some people who've had a critical illness like that, went away, and then 15 years later it came back. There's a testimony of the woman who's our key account with one of the carriers. She had a sister who said twice and benefit from her critical illness policy. So what do you use for critical illness? Who do you use for critical illness? Everybody needs to have one starting ASAP, starting today. Because if you can't get the living benefits, you can still get the critical illness. They ask you a few questions, maybe 10 or less questions, and boom, the coverage is effective. And guess what? You don't have to, that's it. Because some have a critical illness, they don't necessarily die. They might be in a facility, they might have to do rehab. And what bothers me is that people who know me and know what I do, and I educate them on these things, it's kind of like pulling teeth sometimes for them. And I know there's some people who place. Like I said, it's not expensive, man. It depends on how much you get too. So wouldn't it be nice if you found out you had a critical, illness? If you find out, breast cancer, testicle cancer, colon cancer, brain cancer, just cancer. The only thing that triggers a claim is a diagnosis by a medical professional, like a doctor, nurse practitioner, and boom. So you guys hear me talk about life insurance a lot, but what about critical illness? CI stands for critical illness. I know a lot of people, friends, family, church members who are cancer survivors. And I don't even know if they're telling your family members, folks, this happened. But you can put something in place, for coverage for that. So for those of you who are interested, DM me. You know how to DM me on a Facebook, DM me on a YouTube, DM me on Instagram, DM me on LinkedIn, wherever it may be. DM me and let me know. We'll make sure that you have it. We'll make sure, by any chance, and people don't understand. You don't do these things because something is going to happen to you. You do these things because you're hoping it doesn't happen, but if it does, you have protection. It's kind of like not protection to save your life, but protection to give you monetary gain. Who have critical illnesses, stroke, heart attack, cancer. America is one of the most unhealthy nations in the world. When I was a little kid, I don't even know if anybody had cancer. Maybe they did back home, but maybe if they died, you just found out they died. I was a little kid, I didn't know. But now I hear it like that. It's prevalent all over. Who do you use for critical illness, for CI? Let me see if I can do a quick quote. I'm going to pick someone on the line. Let me see. I see Alvin on the line. I think Alvin is a couple years older than me. I'm going to, let's see if I can even do a quote on here. Oh, critical advantage. Yeah, let's try. Okay, Alvin is in Virginia. Hold on. He's in Virginia. He's an individual. What's his age? Alvin is currently, I think he's 63. He might be 64. Let me see. Alvin, put your age in the chat if you don't mind. And let's just look at a cancer policy. All right. Man, I need to go back to the eye doctor because this doggone glasses ain't doing jack. They gave me. It ain't powerful enough for me. Maybe because I wear my too much on back on. Let's do that. And let's do a quick look. Let's look at 30 grand for him. It's less than $60 a month. Less. Let's see. And he's in there. Or Dewey. She's how old is Sandy? She don't look her age. You all be thinking she in her 40s. Nah, we're gonna look at her. She's currently 62. She don't mind telling her age. So let's look at 30 grand for her as a woman. $58.05. All right. So you're a 50-year-old and you live in the state of New York. I think you can do it in all states. I think. Let's try. New York. Cancer. It will cost you $30.50 to have a. If you were diagnosed with cancer, you get a for $30,000. You can go as high as $100,000. It's up to you. And listen, folks, this is not life insurance. It's critical illness insurance. We insure everything. We insure our phones. We insure our cars. We insure our boats. We insure our bikes, our apartments. We insure everything. but we don't insure our lifestyle, our life. In this case, you're purchasing insurance just in case. I know too many people who've had breast cancer or some form of cancer. Like I just told you, I know 3 people who had a stroke and they were under 50. 3. 2 male and a female. That's scary. 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 Why would you wait? Why would you not put something in place just in case? Just in case. I think too many times we like to procrastinate, and it's your right. You're grown. You can procrastinate. You can procrastinate, and it's one of those. It's not wise to do that. It's not wise at all. You know, I'm going to go on YouTube here and just say hello from YouTube, in case anybody's doing it there. All right, just put in the chat. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is this. Having a critical illness, remember with life insurance, I talk about living benefits. Some of you don't qualify for that. Right now, who, you know, does not qualify because of some health challenges, but they qualified for the critical illness. Boom. Instant issue. Happened right away. Protection is key, folks. You know, people on the line, you know, who are watching tonight, you know, tell me, just put in the chat, just say me. Do you know anyone who had a critical illness in your lifetime? Whether it's cancer, a stroke, or heart attack? I'm going to type in me because I definitely know I have. Let me try to put it in the comment. I'm going to say me. Does anybody else know someone who needed critical illness? I just put me in there. You know, have you? What if that someone became you? What if it became you? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to say, well, I don't know. I don't know what to do because, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I know what you can do. Tell you what you can do. You can make sure that if something happens to you, you are protected. You are protected, and you can do it. You can do it. You can do it, folks. Do you want to do it? Is that something that's important to you? If it's important to you, you know, Sandy said absolutely. Dad had cancer as well, you know, before he passed. Like I said, I have 2 sisters. Like I told you, I have 3 friends I know who, and the funny thing about them, all 3 of them knew what I did. All 3 of them knew what I did. And guess what? You know, they didn't do anything about it. And that was their right. That was their right. I can't make anybody do anything. I can't make anybody protect themselves. I can't make anybody protect their family. I can't. You're going to have to want to yourself. You're going to have to want to. And if you do, you're going to have to decide that I'm going to protect myself and protect my family. And too late for us. And then it's kind of like, oh man, I should have. I should have. And it doesn't have to be that way. I mean, you can, it shouldn't have to be, I should have. For pennies on the dollar, we all can change the trajectory of critical illnesses. It's too prevalent nowadays. Critical illness is prevalent. And someone said to me, oh man, you're always on here talking about this and talking about that. I'm just trying to make sure families are fine. Because I can't help y'all. The only way I can help you is putting something in place for you. And what's happening here is that we get complacent. We get complacent. It's like they say the lottery, right? You have to be in it to win it. Well, same thing with protection. You got to have it for it to take. You can't get into an accident and call Geico or State Farm and say, yo, I need insurance. Yeah, I just got insurance. It's too late then. And that can be very expensive for you. Very expensive. So CI, tell me, who do you use for your CI? Who do you use for the critical illness? Tell me. Who do you use for your cancer protection? Who do you use for your a stroke protection when you get older? Who do you use for, if you have a heart attack? Like I told you guys, I know many people who there is a way for pennies on the dollar. So I was giving you guys a quote a second ago. It said about $58, $59, right? Let's do some math. 59 divided by 30. 6 a day. Who spends $1.90? How much money you spend a day? You don't put it in the chat. It's a rhetorical question. I ain't spend nothing. I ain't got nothing. I ain't rich like y'all. For $1.96, it's like $2 a day, man. $2. We spend that on what? Chips. Lottery. The casino. And I know when you all go to the casino, you all spend more than $2 a day. Ain't nobody going to the casino spending $2. The minimum some of y'all be spending there is $200. $200, right? So for $2 a day, you can have protection for critical illness. Your height and weight, and they ask you, have you ever been diagnosed with cancer, stroke, heart attack? No. You got it. You can't do that with life insurance. With life insurance, we ask you like 64 questions. We want to know everything. We just want to know what you're taking and what you're doing. That's basically it. That's basically it, man. That's basically it. And you can't do it. You I'm gonna ask you, do you need critical illness? You know you need it, man. Just hit me up. Just hit me up. Whatever you can afford. $100, $50, $25, whatever it's on you. It's so funny, right? I've had clients who passed, and they have life insurance, and we help them with that. And then I've had clients who all my clients who've passed with life insurance, they did not have a big pop. My clients with the huge policies, they're all alive and kicking. And I hope they all stay kicking and they all live to be 120. So those policies can endow. What that means is they'll give you a check saying Jane Doe or John Doe ain't dying. So here you go. But I have clients who've passed. I remember back in 2013, I had a client who passed in July or August. Like 6 months later, his wife passed. I had a client who passed 2 Decembers ago. I've had clients where I've spoken at their funeral. But critical illness is not a death sentence. It might limit you with what you can do, but it's something you can use for protection. So who are you using for your critical illness? Critical illness, it happens every day, man. Every day. Every day. I can give you some statistics, but I don't want to scare you. I don't want to scare you about if you're a female, right? And you know how females like to do stuff together, like in groups. They go to dinner, or go to the movies, or go to a concert, or go on a trip, or things like that. 1 in every 3 female will develop a critical illness of cancer in their life. So if you have 2 girlfriends, one of you of the 3 is going to have cancer. And some of you watching right now, you have girlfriends who've had cancer. It wasn't you. Some of you may have been. I have 6 sisters, right? Look. I just gave you a statistic. 1 in every 3 women will have cancer in their lifetime. I got 6 sisters, 2 younger than me and 4 older than me. And the statistic is 100% correct because 2 of the 6 are breast cancer survivors. Some form of cancer, breast cancer, we don't know, all kinds of cancers. So 1 in every 3 women in their lifetime, 1 of the 3. So 2 of your girls, and 1 of you all going to get it. So play eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know who it's going to be, but 1 of you all going to get it. I got 6 sisters, and 2 out of the 6 are breast cancer survivors. So some form of cancer. Critical illness. Man, I can give you guys statistics, but what's the use of giving you all the statistics? All I want you to do is to put something in place for critical illness. We're not going to ask you questions either. We just want to make sure you've never had it before. and just put it in place, man. Some of my clients have done that already. So I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to the ones who haven't done it yet. So, you know how to DM me on social media? Right? DM me. So I'm going to start telling you guys, you know how to DM me? So DM me. Let me know that you need critical illness coverage for your family, your husband, your children, yourself, your mother, your father, your cousin, your friend, your boo, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your everything. Everybody. Like you all say in the South, everybody need coverage. Everybody need coverage. So if I hear something happens to one of my friends or one of my Facebook friends and it's a critical illness and you don't have coverage, I'll pray for you. I don't want to see no GoFundMe's though, because there's a way to put GoFundMe's to dead. Put it to dead. Put it to die. Those things should be dead already. Just make sure you have coverage. Critical illness. June is Annuity Awareness Month. I'm not even talking about annuities yet. I'm talking about critical illness. Everybody needs protection. Everybody needs protection. And it's my job to encourage, advise, educate, pontificate. And I don't think we'll ever eradicate any of those things. Not the way this world is going. If you know, for those of you, whether you believe in God or not, there's going to be a day where there'll be no more of those things. Wouldn't that be a great thing? You don't have to worry about that. But until then, you need to put something in place. As I close for the night, you know, as a licensed financial pro, you need critical illness coverage. Cancer, stroke, heart attack, something. Put something in place. So hit me up, DM me, so I can help you. Right? So as we close, and I strum along with theme song, I want you to tell somebody that you know, a friend. They might listen to you more about that than life insurance, because people scared about life insurance, they think they're going to die. But critical illnesses, it seems that everybody's getting them, man. You know, everybody's getting them. A licensed financial pro. That's how the song starts, right? So here we go. Good night, everybody. God bless you. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry about technical difficulties.
Dominica made me, that's where it all began. Island breeze, coconut trees, the heart of my plan. From the hills and the smiles to the songs of the sea, that island spirit molded the map. Boston raised me with its hustle and grind. City lights shining, dreams intertwined. In the heart of this town, I found my way. A licensed financial pro, ready for the fray. On the those snowy streets, tall, navigating life, every rise, every fall. From the commons to the brownstones, I made my claim. With every lesson learned, I embraced my name. Boston raised me with its hustle and grind. City lights shining, dreams intertwined. In the heart of this town, I found my way. Ready for the fray. Now the South sustains me with its warm embrace, a community of strength and love in every space. From the bayous to the beaches, I found my place in this journey of finance. I've learned to chase grace. It made me, Boston raised me high. The South sustains my soul as I reach for the sky. With every sunrise, I'm thankful and free. A licensed financial pro, just being me. So here's to the roots, from Dominica's beauty to Boston's Grand Slam. In the South I stand strong, with purpose and pride, together with my journey, side by side.
Good night, everybody. God bless you. If this moved you, you can like and share it. You need critical illness. I can help you with that ASAP. Hit me up. Make it a great night. Till next week. God bless. Bye-bye. Vista, babies. Boom.